everybody. Welcome to L Talk. This season 4, we will be looking at the immune system. In light of the pandemic that is happening in the world today, the coronavirus COVID-19, I see this the perfect fit to take care of our immune system so that we can fight off the virus. Alright, so what is the immune system? The immune system is a system that is made up of a network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to protect the body against infections and to maintain overall health. The human body is an optimal environment for pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, and fungi, and parasites to thrive. All these things happening in our bodies. But the immune system works to limit those microbes' access to the body and prevent them from growing and causing illnesses. So it is important to take care of our immune system so that it can do its job properly, right? So the function of the immune system is to prevent or limit infection. An example of this is found in immune-compromised people, including those with genetic immune disorders, infections like HIV, and even pregnant women who are susceptible to a range of microbes that typically do not cause infection in healthy individuals. So persons with HIV, what the HIV does, it attacks the immune system and takes over, and then it develops into AIDS, which is the autoimmune immunodeficiency syndrome, because it attacks the immune system. So when the immune system has broken down, it is unable to fight off other pathogens that enters the body. So we have a compromised system, so all sorts of disease, infections, and everything just come in and stay and grow, and then bad things happens to us. So the immune system can distinguish between normal healthy cells and unhealthy cells by recognizing a variety of danger cues called danger associated molecular patterns, or DAMPs or DAMPs. Cells may be unhealthy because of infection or because of cellular damage caused by non-infectious agents like sunburn or cancer. Infectious microbes such as viruses and bacteria releases another set of signal recognized by the immune system called pathogen-associated molecular patterns, or PAMPs. So when the immune system first recognizes these signals, it responds to address the problem. So it's like the first response team. So if an immune response cannot be activated when there is sufficient need, problem arise, like infection. On the other hand, when an immune response is activated without a real threat or not turned off once the danger passes, different problems arise, such as allergic reaction and autoimmune diseases. So allergy is based off the fact that your immune system has been compromised. So the immune system is complex and pervasive. There are numerous cell types that either circulate throughout the body or reside in particular tissues. Each cell type plays a unique role with different ways of recognizing problems, communicating with other cells, and performing their functions. By understanding all the details behind this network, researchers may optimize immune responses to confront specific issues ranging from infections to cancer. So it's a whole network working together to protect us, to make us stay healthy. So if we don't take care of our immune system, then we will face the consequences of that. All immune cells come from precursors in the bone marrow and develop into mature cells. The very first line of defense against any invasion of the human body is a set of physical barriers between the inside of the body and the outside world. So who can tell me where is that? The skin. Defense systems like the skin, which is the largest organ of the body. So that is the first line of defense, because it has to first enter the skin to go into our body. So tears and the stomach lining might not sound very impressive until you start to think of what happens when they don't function, because all of it plays an important role in the immune system. Damage to the skin, such as burns or cuts, very quickly leads to complications and infections that before modern day antibiotics could easily prove fatal. So can you imagine if our skin doesn't work properly? If our skin tissues are damaged to the extent that it can't able to function to fight off anything that enters the body or stop anything, then there will be a problem. There will be a lot of infections. So once the outer line of defense is breached, the body very quickly starts its first major attack on the body starts to attack the invader, whatever invading substance that is, any bacteria, virus, whatever it is. This is called innate immunity, and it is made up of collection of white blood cells along with a group of chemical messengers. White blood cells. So innate immunity is activated by the recognition of a set of molecules that are found only on invading substances rather than on cells of the body. So any signs of things such as bacterial lipopolysaccharide, double-stranded RNA, which is ribonucleic acid, and bacterial flagellum will trigger an inflammatory response. So the chemical messenger is released once the invading pathogen has been cited, including histamine, leukotrienes, and prostaglandins. Overall, they cause the blood vessels to dilate, which is relax, which brings more white blood cells to the scene. So they are working together. The blood cells, the skin, everything is working together to help fight off infections. So once if the first line is breached, everything else come and step up and plays their role perfectly. Well, over time, because one system is not working, so everything else has to do over time. So once the breach is there on the skin, so that means the virus would enter easily. So then the white blood cells would come now to the scene once they identify the pathogen and do their work. So they also cause fluid to leak out of the blood vessels. This contains proteins that wall off the injured area. So that's where you see like pus coming out, because there's an infection there. So the white blood cell will go there and form around it to contain. So it's like a quarantine area on the skin or anywhere. It will just go there and lock it, and then you just squeeze out the infection. It's kind of gross, but it is how our body works. So we will continue next week. I know it was short, but we will continue next week, same time, Sunday, for our health talk. See you guys.